Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. That's right, we are back. And, disclaimer, I probably have to apologise. In the last episode, we were building these lovely remote stands. And basically, we were having such an absolute nightmare with them. At the end of the last episode, I was pulling my hair out, and I genuinely believed I'd done something wrong. Initially, I thought it was the developers, because what I thought had happened was when they did the terminal update, they obviously split things into these zones. So if I go zones like this, I have Secure Zone 1, and what was happening was this here was being picked up as Secure Zone 2, and I just thought it was a bug. Because I thought I connected the stands, so these stands, when... Oh, for some reason I can't click on them now. Great, let's click that and that. There we go. So these stands were connected to the bus bay, and they were connected to this, and they were connected to the service bay. So all the stands were connected correctly, right? Which is good. The problem was, I hadn't connected the boarding desk to the airside shuttle bus stop. So I connected these to the bus stop, but I didn't connect this then to the bus stop. Because I would have thought, anyway, that it would have just read that stand is connected to that bus stop, and that stand's connected to that boarding desk, so therefore that boarding desk is connected to the bus stop. But no, you have to connect them separately. And plus, you don't connect that stand to the bus stop, as you can see. You actually connect the boarding desk. So, oh dear. Thanks to the person in the comments below that spotted it. Thank you very much. It is now fixed. So as you can see, it is now connected to the bus stop. And a big apology. But that one's actually connected to that one, which I suppose I'm not too bothered about. But I would like to thank the person that commented on it, and I would like to apologise for the devs to saying that this was your mistake, not mine. So a big sorry there. But the good news is it is now fixed, so we can crack on. And what we're going to do today, we're going to have a look and see where we're at with our R&D projects. So our extended commercial is done, which is good news. We'll take that as a real positive. We're doing medium aircraft permits, which are important for us to sort of extend and move on and go forward, which is great. But I'm going to invest in automation. Yes, straight out the bat. It's a really useful thing to have in this airport. Very, very important. I'm going to up that to 6 as well. There we go. And we could do salary cost reduction, because that's quite expensive when you've got a lot of people. So there we go. So medium aircraft is getting permitted now. What we're going to do, because we genuinely just don't need it anymore, is we're going to delete this. And we're going to delete that for now. So that's our plan. Let's delete those things, get them out of the way. What we'll also need to do is have a look at our flights, because we're nearly at capacity here. We're not quite, but we can definitely get a few more flights in. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to get Maple are going to own Remote Stand 4 basically. So let's get them in Remote Stand 4. We'll work from the back, so we'll work from about there. And get you in there. Get you in there, and get you in there. There we go. So Maple now own Remote Stand 4, at least for the next couple of days, which is good news. And we're at capacity on this day, which is a shame, because we're going to have a few flights that just don't turn up. But what we should be able to do now is, well, where is it? There we go. Is build our medium tower. So I want to build this still next to this one. I don't mind it being directly next to the smaller one. But what this should allow us to do is have 75 flights a day as opposed to 25. Therefore justifying 8 stands and then a further 4 that we're going to put in place. Has this been destroyed now? I'm assuming it has. So can I put some more stands in? No. Of course I can't. Why is that? It's the room. Is the room still there? I think it's. If we go terminal foundation, and then get them to actually demolish the terminal. There we go. And demolish that. Doesn't really need to be there. We can demolish the door and build a wall, and then this should be in a good position, I think. So now we can look at getting some more aircraft in. It will busy up the runway significantly, but I'm not fussed about that. I'm going to leave a gap just because it makes sense leaving a gap. I could put this here and change that all to taxiway, and then the cars can still drive on the taxiway. Again, thus saving space, actually. In fact, I might have to, because I'm not going to have space to fit in. Ooh, we could do that. It's quite realistic for vehicles to be driving on the actual runway anyway. So yeah, I'm going to do that. There we go, like so. And then what we do is we get in our taxiway foundation. Why not? Oh, wait, no, because that's actual road. Oh, crap. No, stop. We actually have to demolish these the correct way. Demolish. I thought you cancelled that. Demolish. Yes. Okay. We'll figure this out. It's easier to do it when it's daytime as well, which is about to become. Now, our remote stands, as you can see, are working. 1 minute. Should have a vehicle turning up to deboard that. Oh, they've already done it, so that was good. But you can see now that all the access is there, everything's working, buses are going to collect from the right places, and yeah, we're in a much better situation than what we were in before. So, thumbs up. Good news, I suppose. So that's great. Oh, God. It really had me in a tiz yesterday. It was quite embarrassing. So we've got, what was that for? Medium aircraft. Oh, that's good. That's done. So multiple terminal operations is something we are going to want. Is it something we're going to want now? No, is the answer to that question. Very soon, but not yet. So that's fine. What we might definitely want to get involved in is probably... See, program 2, then we can speed up, reduce project time, you see. Let's get program 2 in. We'll hire a few more people. And then automation's done, so let's get franchise shops done. Get 5 people on that, and an extra person on increased construction speed. Why not? Because we're going to be doing a bit of building still anyway. So we've got $617,000 at the moment, so we definitely are going to want to make a few little changes. We did start to beautify this side of the airport, and we will continue to do so in here and then do so elsewhere. What I am going to do is things like the remote stands we can definitely put in here. So at the moment, excellent, because we get medium we can do baggage and stuff now. So what we are going to do is get some self-check-in. Oh, you need a baggage drop for them. I don't want to do that yet. I was holding off on baggage. So yeah, we're going to hold off. So that's fine. What I want to do is have a look and see what we can do to sort of potentially add some more, maybe just 4 more small stands here. So what I'm going to do is move the small vehicle depot and the 2 fuel tanks here. Mainly because I want the fuel tank closer to the others, and also because this is actually now in the way. So let's get our vehicle depot. So go for infrastructure. No, it's under aircraft now, isn't it? Structure. And get our vehicle depot. And we can move it down to there, maybe? We could move it completely and move it over here. Actually, yeah, it's probably better placed here. So let's place this here. It'd look nicer next to them as well when we concrete them up. And then, can we get our fuel tankers? 1 there and 1 there. This is actually quite good. They're actually in a good place there. I quite like that. And then let's get our service road. Lovely stuff. Go back to here. and get our concrete tile. Lovely stuff. And then we'll let them build them first before these actually get destroyed. Where's... I'm going to mark it for demolition, actually. We'll mark all that for demolition. And then we'll get on that pretty quickly. Absolute vandals, a lot of them. So it shouldn't take them too long to build all this back up. Yeah, you can now, don't worry. Don't worry your little cute self. This will get done. And then if we put in more concrete tiles. It cost a little bit of money, but I don't mind too much. Look at the grass growing back. We didn't actually destroy some of these tiles. There we go, destroy those. Now we should quite easily be able to fit in our new aircraft stands. So let's go small, rotate them like so. I'm going to have a gap just because I don't want these roads to conjoin. I'm sure they won't actually. No, they probably won't conjoin because they're part of a stand. So that's fine. So we'll have 4 more there. And then what we'll do is we will build our asphalt runway there. And then that shouldn't take too long. We already have the infrastructure to cope with it here. So I'm quite happy there. Remember, these are the 4 stands for these. And then these are all 8 for these. And we will start making sure they've all got everything they need. So these bus stations here shouldn't have anything connected to them, and these 4 shouldn't either. These 4 boarding desks. So we're going to get that sorted as soon as it's built. So we'll let that crack on, and then that's remote stands probably done with forever. Thank goodness. Now we've got program 2, which is good. I don't need a 3rd project group. Not really. Genuinely not what you're sort of going for. So what we could do is... Let's have a look here. Probably get a belt loader. They're faster for medium aircraft. It's normally a good place to be. We don't really want to go to large aircraft because we ain't got enough money. So, yeah. I think we go... actually, let's go for baggage security. That's quite important. We'll check 3 people on that for now. I'm going to come off reducing some of the costs because we want to reduce the project time on everything we do. We need to repair the runway because that told us to. That was very important. And now this is all built. Brilliant. Fantastic. We can now get in our taxiway. Just realised as well we did something a little different, didn't we? Over here where we joined it up. Yeah. And then we added concrete tiles to make it look nicer. Because here it just looks quite blocky. So what I might do... Taxiway foundation. Demolish that. Demolish that. And then replace them with concrete tiles. I think that's what we did. Let's hope it actually demolishes what I want. So shops are done, that's good. We can go to restaurants, good, or cafes. You can turn them into restaurants, which is pretty cool. Look at that, beautiful. As if by magic, the game's listening to me. Mainly because I'm doing it right. Oh dear. Why is this one not being destroyed? Why is no one doing their job? I just want one person to risk their life and walk across a runway to delete a block and then replace it with more concrete. Oh dear. Yeah. I think this one is actually doesn't need to be here either. Maybe. We'll see what happens when that goes in. I'm sure it looks fine. Either way, it looks much better now. I'm much happier. They are general aviation flights. I've 100% realised that these are now GA flights just arriving on these stands. We need to change them to passenger stands. How ridiculous. Right, let's make sure we get this bit right. So boarding desk, we're going to connect this one to that. This one here to that. This one here to that. And this one here to that. Whew, shock horror. He's got it right. Then what we're going to do is connect this stand to that. Oh, we can't whilst there's an aircraft on it. This is the world. It says it's actually connected. Just vicariously through that stand. Can we dismiss these? Dismiss. Dismiss. I don't think you can. I don't think this ever works for GA flights. We should have actually turned it off. To stop them landing. But they did. They landed. I mean, what can you do? This one, I don't know why that one actually looks connected. It says the boarding desk connected here. It did, didn't it? That's weird. So let's try and connect this one, for instance. So connect the stand to that one. Yeah, it is actually connecting, which is quite funny. Because it says, it gives you an error message. It says, can't close stand when assigned. I don't want you to close the stand. That's the best bit about it. So there we go, that actually worked. And now these are remote stands. See, that's what we did wrong last time. And now we fixed it. Well done me. So, let's go to connect car service stop. Apparently we definitely can't do that, so that's fine. We'll let these GA flights do what they need to do. They'll all take off, you know, within the next 2 hours, so it's not the end of the world. We'll go to Flight Planner now, because we've missed actually quite a lot of opportunity to play some flights. So we can do that here. It might be worth pushing to Auto Planner soon. I know you're all very skeptical of it. Oh, thunder and lightning, love that. So let's get some more flights in. Let's put you in there. Not gonna get you in there. That's fine. Whoa, did you hear that? Beautiful stuff. These are all remote, so remote stand 5. Can we? Oh, we slow down speed, I suppose. Do paste, 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 and then go 6, 7. The weather here is lovely, by the way. It is definitely not doing what that is in the game. That sounds horrific. Right, let's get these stripe hairs in. There we go. Another one in there. Why not? Nice, that bugged right down, which is fine. We'll get some stripe hair. One there. One there. And one there. I don't mind there only being 3 sort of flights on them, just so they've got a little bit more turnaround time. Less mistakes can be made on remote stands. Also, they take off and they land at different times than any of the flights sort of above them and stuff. So, yeah, it's definitely worth doing it this way. We could probably... There's no more flight penguins being offered. We could probably get them in there. Quite like the logo to the Edwards Bay flights. They're quite nice, aren't they? So yeah, looks quite nice. But for small airlines, we've definitely maxed out here. Stripe really are dealing more with the remote stands, but I don't mind too much. I'm just sort of eyeballing it. It looks like there's no more flights landing. I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, I think we've done quite well in filling this up, actually. There's still more. They love us, which is good. Stripe Out Maple have still got a lot of flights to give. Maybe we can put one in there. Fly Penguin, no. That's Fly Penguin stand. Goose Wings have got a few. Maybe we can give Goose Wings a flight. Oh, I put that in the wrong place, really. I don't think I'm going to be able... Oh, we can get a Goose Wings in there. It's not ideal because it's going to clash with this flight or this flight down here, but it should be okay. There's definitely some space down here. There we go. I think we've given it a good go at least. Monday's looking a bit choppy. We could probably... Maple have got a couple of flights we can put in, so we put in one at 6:05. Put in one there as well. There we go. Look at that. Nice and spacious there. Beautiful stuff. Goose wings haven't got any more yet. Fly penguin do though. Let's stick one there. Lovely stuff. Well done, fly penguin. Can we put one in the end there? Yeah, we can. Oh, there is space at the end there. There we go. So we've pretty much done quite well there. Stripe hair. We'll put... Go backwards. There we go. 9. And... there. And this is a mixed bag anyway. Double stripe hair. Lovely. I think that'll do for now. We're maxed out on stripe hair flights anyway. We probably should put this other goose wings one in right dead in the middle. It won't matter. So there we go. That's quite fun. So I think that's pretty much it. We've got a couple of slots here. Let's get you in there. And get Maple in there. I think that's pretty full. All the 4s. You could get 5 in one of these, but I have not spread that out right. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. That's full, isn't it? Pretty much. Okay, Tuesday we need to look at, but that's fine. Monday we at least are dealing with a maximum amount of aircraft, so that's good news. And guess what? They're working. Only those 2 are actually, which I think we might pause the game here because I've not connected all these up as well as I'd like. And I've just realised service cars, so the service rounds are not being done because the service cars are not attached. Oh no, and you can't do it whilst you're handling a flight. Of course you can't, game. Of course you can't. I should have known that. God. I'm blaming the game again, and it's not the game's fault, it's my fault for not paying more attention. And I can't close that. Our only option is to dismiss the flights and piss off a few passengers. And I think and the airlines. The airlines will not be happy. So I'm going to dismiss these aircraft. And I think... yeah, in comes that. Oh, crap, right. Pause the game, God. Right, that one there we'll definitely be able to do, so we can now connect that to that service car stop. Sweating. I'm wiping my brow. This one, we need to connect to that service car stop, right? That one we need to connect to this service car stop. And when this one gets dismissed, which it is now, we can connect it to that service car stop. So now they're all connected, sort of. Yeah? They're all connected to the stand, to the bus, to the bus, to the bus, stand. Look at this. Look at this for vigilant checking. There we go. So, I'm going to have a few angry passengers. That is going to be clear. They're going to be very despondent. But sometimes you've got to kiss a few frogs to get your prince, right? That doesn't apply here, but it's quite funny. Now, I'm going to fully glass this up. So we're going to put some windows in here. Guess what, everybody? We're at the windows stage. Because airports, they love their glass. They really do. They're big fans of glass. And quite frankly, our customers are. They are an absolute killer for it. But it means you can see out in there and you can see all the planes, and this is perfectly normal, natural behaviour. So I'm quite happy with that. And what we're also going to do is put some medium windows in here. And I'm going to leave a little gap here, just because I think I can. And it looks a bit more uniformed along there. There we go. So now you can actually see outside, and I think as well it gives you some points here. So general aviation, people were really happy with our general aviation, which is good. Let's get some high quality restaurants in. I don't think we need this yet, but just whilst they're doing nothing. Get the tilt tray in, yeah, definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the just project time one, because that's a really good one. So there we go. So, yeah. One of the things, oh yeah, we definitely want to do this before we build any more planes by General Aviation. I'm very sorry, it's gone from my airport now. I just don't care. We'll delete all this. Where are we with our tutorial? Let's see what they want. They probably want just a medium runway. Yeah, they do. You ain't getting that yet. Don't be silly. That's ridiculous talk. So, the idea here, really, you want it to sort of play on for a bit, but I think we do want to start earning money with a shop. So I am going to put a shop in, and we're going to start making some money in the airport as well, because you get bonuses for that. What it might be worth doing as well, so I don't have to really think about it, is hiring. What do we need to hire? COO and a CIO. Yeah, I don't want to deal with all this crap. Plus, night flights are off at the moment, so we're not going to conflict with in the restricted time anyway. We probably do want to turn that feature in a bit, but that's fine. So yeah, what do we need? A COO and a CIO. So let's get that in place. So applicants, executives. So a CIO and a COO. Oh, the COOs are awful. Ellen, should we hire you? Yeah, we're going to hire you, Ellen, and we're going to get you up. We're going to have... Oh, look at this. It's going to be an all-female board. So, Yi, you're going to be hired. And, which one? Let's hire Mate, because then we can up her game by training her. So, go to executives, and we're going to train and train and train and train. And train you, our strategic director. There we go. So yeah, you're all on. I love that our strategy director is on, and our CIO is on a lot more money than our COO and our CFO. That's quite fun. The game is suddenly broken, but whatever. That's quite funny. Maybe they'll look at things like that, like ironing out the details before the game's official release, I suppose, because it's not officially released. So that'd be cool if they look at salaries and stuff. Those windows look amazing, by the way. Look how good they look. Oh, wow. I think our passengers are going to be super happy that they can see the planes that they're getting on now without any issues. I was going to put a window in the toilet, but I think people will see in, and that's just a bit seedy. So, yeah. So, I think we can turn autoplanner on now. And you can turn stands off to not use autoplanner, I think. So look, see? So if you don't want to do that, you can. The downside is at the moment I can't turn off night flights. So what I might do is turn off autoplanner on all of them afterwards, and then activate night flights, and then deactivate night flights on all the flights. That might be the plan there. I know it sounds silly, but you sort of want to introduce it slowly, and you need to get night flights to unlock the ability to unlock advanced runway lighting, which you don't really want to operate night flights until you've got it. So, but they will auto-plan it in, so you've got to be a bit careful. But we'll let them auto-plan in now, so they can start filling up all my other slots. People, I have noticed, are going out of the secure area to go back in. So this person left the secure area. They must have a connecting flight. But here's my question, wouldn't you check in? I think you would, wouldn't you? You'd recheck in again. But clearly they don't care. Which is absolutely fine. I'm not worried about that. What did we just unlock? Oh, we were going to get shopping. We'll do that. Well, that works. Quality kitchens, that's fine. So, I need to keep an eye on when it... Yeah, we need it. It won't take long. So keep an eye on when project's done. Right, we're going to get a shop. We're going to put the shop in up here, so it's like central to everyone and everyone can see the shop. And it's really, really nice. So, let's get a shop. Let's do a shop room. Quite like the idea of the shop being quite of a long shop. 5 across the middle, so there. Let's go to there. I quite like that. We can always put little walls in here to shape it in a second, so that's fine. Let's get our shop counter. So the shop counter, I think, we'll put here. Like so. And then what we need is some shelves. Now, first things first, wall-mounted shelves are an absolute godsend in this game. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Look at that, lovely stuff. And then what we'll do is we'll get some of these in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I quite like the staggered effect I've gone for. And then that's a wall-mounted one. And then put a Billy Basic in here. And here, why not? And here. No, I don't like that. Can we not have as there? The medium was quite big. What's the large one? Oh, look at that. Yeah, we'll put it there. Why not? So they'll crack on with building that. That's great. And then what we'll do as well, we'll make it. Do we want it fancy wood, nice wood, light wood? Let's make it light wood, like so. And then let's get in little corner walls here. Yeah, we'll get that whole covered actually. Here I won't. It's a shame that that's not more central. We could just put that there, there and there. Yeah, let's do that. And then what we can do is go like that. Look at that, wonderful. So that'll start building a shop. What we definitely need here is some bins, because quite frankly, folks around here are messy beings. We could get rid of that one actually. Let's put it there. Just as a bit more uniformity, we'll put some in the corners as well. Nicely does it. Now this is being built, we can sign a contract. We don't want to do anything silly. This is dealing with 12 planes, so I think a 2-star could definitely work here. So Flygo might be worth a shout. We'll start with a 1-star only because I want to make sure that it does turn around a decent amount of people. It is massive. We could actually have a 5-star Balanga Jewelers in there. It's a massive shop. What should we get in? Which gives us more? Turner. Turner gives us more. So we're going to test Turner just to see how quickly we can do their sales for. Because it is quite a lot of sales. 750 sales is quite a lot. But Turner are coming in now. So hopefully that works quite nicely for us. And we have a beautiful new shop. Might get a wall in here. Just so it looks a bit more uniformed. Like that. There we go. Still a gap, but just a bit more of a wall there. There we go, so Turner looks cool. What did Turner sell? DVDs and books and stuff? That's cool. So there we go. We've got a shop in place at least. We've got a flight running late. Why is it running late? They haven't even started boarding yet. It might be because now we're filling up. So we might need... delay the flight, yes. I think we've got a bit of built-in time on this day. So we might need to get a couple more vehicles in. Oh dear. So it begins on managing your airport, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you really need to start looking at what you're doing as you're playing. Very, very important. So let's get some more shuttle buses. Oh, let's go to the right place and order the shuttle buses. So 2 more shuttle buses, 2 more service cars. There we go. And now we shouldn't have any issues with boarding because we'll have 4 buses that'll all go to their stands. Yes, delay the flight. We won't always delay the flights if this happens. When baggage comes, we will get some delays. I figured that we might be okay, but clearly we don't have enough of a gap. Yeah. We're making some good money, though. No, we're not going to... Wait. Sorry, passengers. We're going to get some angry passengers here. But that's okay, because we now have 4 buses. I think that should be enough. We'll soon find out. If we go to G, you can see how they're performing. So, yeah, this actually needs to board passengers. They were stuck on the plane for a long time, I think. So this should be taking off, and they've not boarded yet. Yeah, we want to delay because they're probably on. The buses are actually getting stuck up here. Because they're waiting for... Yeah, delay for a minute. Interesting. We're going to keep an eye on it a second. It should start fixing itself, I'm hoping. They did like perfect driving patterns there. Yeah, because that bus is now waiting for the plane to land. So this one will come in here. Yeah. So that's working a little bit more, I think. I think I'm pretty happy. I think this should start fixing itself. We are getting a lot of takeoff traffic here, which is fine. Just say no. Yeah, these bus stops are clogging each other up. I thought one for each would be fine. Maybe we've just got to manage it a bit better of which stands have them and make sure they're separated, but then it defeats the purpose of having this. Might come up with a plan. Might come... Oh, night flights, you... keep an eye on stuff, young man. God, when they say you can't play your own games, like when you can't play games on here, it's so very true. I genuinely can't play it. The whole time as well, we haven't had Jet A1 fuel enabled. So we actually haven't been fueling any of these, which is probably just as well, because we probably don't have the fueling capacity anyway. So what we're going to do, just another thing to go wrong, I suppose, is hire 4 fuel trucks. Yeah. And then what we'll do with our Avagas ones, these ones here, we'll sell them because we'll get good money for them, and they've probably got loads of fuel in them. So that'll be good news. So we'll make a bit of money. So yeah. You can assign them to a lot. Oh, you can assign them to a stand. Do we get 8 airside shuttle buses? That's the real question. Service cars are not really a major issue. Shuttle buses, on the other hand, they're clearly becoming a problem. I think we do that, don't we, everybody? Let's just do it. Let's make this airport no excuse for anything to go wrong. Right? There's me thinking 2 would be enough. Right. So if we assign you to remote stand 1, remote stand 2, remote stand 3, and remote stand 4, then the new ones that come in, which won't be long at all because I'm super speedy. So they're actually going to park there now. Look. New product has arrived. Great. Great times. And then they're not actually officially here yet, though, are they? So, remote stand 5, you... Oh, come out of that. Come back in. Remote stand 6. Remote stand 7. And remote stand 8. And by Joe, look at this. Absolute concrete cannot go wrong. It will go wrong. That's how this game works. I think the reason it might go wrong is because there's a lot of traffic on here. I can't change it right now. It will probably be something done later. But I think this should manage with 8 remote stands. Otherwise, why give you the ability to be able to run 2 off 1? Now, we've got to make sure that... Yeah, so they're all running off separate... Yeah, that one is running off those 2, and that one's running off those 2. That's perfect. So, I think that might work. And hopefully, this doesn't kill us. Now, what we definitely need to research... Crap. And hopefully we need to get advanced runway lighting. We need to turn that on as soon as possible. Crap. Make sure we get that in place. That's fine. I don't know. Subway permit. Let's go for 3 because I want 2. I know I've got reduced project time, but believe it or not, that does quite an impressive job. So, this shop is closed. It did get 33 sales in its first day of opening, which is quite impressive. It will reopen shortly. And hopefully now, we've got some flights coming in on these remote stands shortly. Hopefully, we'll start seeing everything go to plan. Whew. As you can see, all the flights are booked up, which is good. It means that we probably could get another contract in. We probably should get another contract in. There we go, let's go... Airlines, there we are. Let's get in Trinity Aviation, why not? Havana, why not? Forest Air, why not? And Jumper, why not? I don't care. Let's get them all in. Maybe that was a silly idea, but what it should allow us to do is have even more airlines now. And look, already started to fill up, which is quite nice. So, I'm going to leave it there. In the next episode, we'll look at medium stands. We're going to look at our medium runway, look at where we can place it. I'm not sure really how much it is. Where is it? 100. Oh, that's affordable. That's definitely affordable. So we'll look at our medium runway. It will be part still of this same sort of airport. In fact, yeah, no, we are going to look at our medium runway. There's more money in it, and then we can upgrade to baggages. So that's absolutely fine, because it's going to ask us to do that in the tutorial anyway. I've missed that notification. What did it say? A shutting ramp agents to a remote stand were forced to leave the service car stop without ramp agents on board. A ramp agent staff room closer. Like, with all due respect. Oh, maybe we need more ramp agents. That is actually a shout. You have all been hired. Congratulations. Go and do your job. Right. So, yeah, it's looking quite busy here, but I am quite happy with how it's looking. It is sort of working now. I don't think we've got any delayed flights. What I am going to do, so I don't get prompted, is we're going to always send away flights. So we might upset passengers, but the flights still turn around and we still get the ones that are landing in and get the D-board for that. I don't think there should be much of an issue apart from the fact that that shuttle bus and that shuttle bus are queuing for the same stop to deboard, which I don't think's a problem, because they'll just go and park at their stands anyway, and then they'll need to go and pick up. So hopefully this isn't too bad. What might have been a better idea, and what might be a shout, is moving these to avoid the traffic. So moving these downwards somewhere, having ramp agents and a staff room down here, and then they can just get in and do that way. That's my thought. Anyway, that's what I think we could do. Yeah, I like this idea. Let's reset the belt level. It doesn't really matter. We'll just put one person on. Right, that's the episode. Please, please, please don't forget to subscribe. It's so very, very important. Don't forget to like either, and leave a comment down below, in the comments below, and I will catch every single one of you on the flippity flip. Thank you so much indeed. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.